Hey there, hope all is well. Well, in this video, I'm gonna discuss with you about this problem from LeetCode, which contains duplicate. And the problem is that we will given an array of numbers, and the method should return true if any value appears at least twice in the array, and return false otherwise, which mean that if every element is distinct. So for this example, if we have 1, 2, 3, 1, the output should be true because there's a duplication for 1. And for this input, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, the output false because every element is distinct. So let's think about this in this way. Let's say that we have a dictionary, and let's have this example. Dictionary has key and value. So the key for this will be the value of every single element in the array. The number of this number appears in the array itself. So let's say that 1 already exists before in the dictionary. No, so the value will be added as 1. 2, is it added in the dictionary? And the answer is no, so we will add it 1. And 3, the value of it null even so far, so we're gonna add it 1. But for 1, it's already existed in the dictionary, right? So what we're gonna do is get the value of this key, which is 1, and increment it by 1, so the value will be 2, right? So after we found the values appears more than once, so we will return true or false, depends on that. So let's translate this into the code. So let's go back here and take this function and start translate the idea into code. So for things, we will need to define a dictionary, and the type of this dictionary will be int for keys and integer for values. And so far it will be empty dictionary. The next step, we need to loop to all the elements in the array. So we gonna for index in the array, but before that we need to make an initial step which guard that array is not empty. So let's do this, that numbers is not empty, otherwise return false. Okay, so let's get the number through nums of index. So now we will access the elements. The next step, as I mentioned before, we need to check if this element already exists, or the value of this element already exists in the dictionary or not. So we will check if the dictionary of number equal null, which means it's not existed before on the dictionary. We will assign the value for it to be equal 1, right? And otherwise we will do this. First things, we will need to access the value by let value equal of then we will increment. Actually this will be var because we're gonna increment it by 1, so the value plus equal 1. After that we will assign the value to it by value. Okay, so far if we try to print what exactly is dictionary, what exists in the dictionary, so let's do it. So let's do it by calling the method and pass this example to it. Let's run the code and wait. Yeah, here let's return anything, return true for example so far until we finalize the coding. As you see here, that 3 one time 1 and 2 appears 1 and 1 appears 2. Okay, now we need to define an array with, we can call it final result, and it will be array of integer. And what we gonna do is that we will loop through this dictionary, and as we know that dictionary has key and value, and now we need to check if the value, we need to check if the value is greater than 1. So if it's greater than 1, we need to append the key of this to the final result. So we will do it final result dot append the key, and what we need actually to return is a final result is not empty. That means that the input contains duplicate, so not final result dot is empty. Let's try to check it and run the code. Example, this one. Here for sure it's returned true because it's contained duplicate. And if we tried another example, this should return false. And yes, it returned false. And for this one, should return true because it contains duplicate. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome day.